The world calls me grown now, and yet I feel like a wounded child, like someone stole a sound only my heart could hear. I wake up every morning and forget for half a breath that you are gone. Then the memory returns, like a glass door I keep walking into, because my body still believes you're on the other side. I am heavy with something no one can see. It is heavy, yet invisible, a deafeningly loud silence, a crowded loneliness, a feeling that sleeps beside me and follows me out the door. I miss you in ways language refuses to explain, not just the big things, not just your voice or your face, but the ordinary miracles we never thought to name. I miss how you said my name, like it was a prayer you'd been practicing your whole life. I miss the way your eyes searched a room for me, even when I was already standing right there. I miss how your presence made trouble feel temporary. You were my first definition of safety. Before I knew the word home, I knew you. Life before your absence felt like walking barefoot on warm earth, even when it hurt. It felt honest, it felt held. Now everything feels sharper. Even joy comes with edges. Laughter sometimes feels unnatural. I carry your lessons, like invisible tattoos under my skin. You taught me in the best ways you knew how to. You taught me by being, by choosing kindness when it cost you, by loving loudly in a world that rewards quiet endurance. I remember the good moments, like the way the moon remembers the sun, devotedly, endlessly. I remember laughing so hard with you that time forgot to move. I remember the calm in your voice when everything else was breaking. I remember thinking, if I can be even half of this person, I will be okay. Now I stand in rooms we once shared and feel your absence breathing with me. The walls still know your stories. The air still pronounces your name when no one else does. Some days I talk to you anyway, not because I've lost my mind, but because my heart has not accepted the concept of never again. I talk to you in traffic, in crowded places, in the quiet moments before sleep, when the world finally stops lying to me. And in those moments, I swear I feel you, not as a ghost, but as a warmth, as a steady hand on my back, saying, keep going. They speak of time like it's a cure. They are wrong. Time teaches you how to carry the wound, without bleeding on everyone you love. The ache does not get smaller. I learn how to hold it. I am learning how to exist in a life that continues. Without your permission, I am learning how to smile, without feeling like I've betrayed you. I am learning that loving you forever does not mean reliving the moment you left. Still, there are days when I want to rewind the world to a version where your laugh still interrupts my thoughts, where your advice still arrives before my mistakes, where you say my name with so much love in your eyes. You were my anchor and my wings, the voice that kept me grounded, while teaching me how to fly. Losing you feels like losing gravity. Everything feels like it's floating now, even stillness, even silence. Yet somehow, I walk with you everywhere. You live in the way I pause before I speak, in the way I try again, when quitting would be easier, in the quiet refusal to become cruel in a chaotic world. You live in my heart, not as pain alone, but as proof that love can outlive a flesh. I used to think death was an ending. Now I know it is a relocation. You moved into my memories, my instincts, my moral compass. When I stand at crossroads, I ask myself what you would do. And the answer arrives, like muscle memory. I'm not brave. I'm remembering you. I'm not strong. I'm continuing your love. Some nights I break. Some nights I hold myself the way you once held me when I was a baby, and whisper the reassurance I borrowed from you. This is the inheritance you left me, a heart that feels too much and loves anyway. If you could see me now, you'd probably tell me I'm doing better than I think. You always believed in me before I learned how to believe in myself. I wish I had known that ordinary days were sacred, that your presence was a miracle, disguised as routine. But maybe that's how love works. It hides its divinity, so we can survive it. I don't know what comes next. I just know I carry you forward, in my voice, in my choices, in the way I refuse to waste the breath you once protected for me. You are not behind me, you are within, and as long as my heart remembers how to beat, you have not truly left. You are the quiet strength in my loudest fears, the soft light in my darkest nights. I love you, Mother, and I always will. You walk with me, you always will. And if these words found you, in a quiet place you didn't know how to name, if something in your chest tightened, or softened, or finally exhaled, stay here for a moment. Drop a heart in the comments, not for me, but for the part of you that is still loving, still remembering, still standing. Subscribe if you want to keep walking this road together, because these stories, these feelings, they don't end here. And you listening right now, no matter what you're carrying, no matter who you're missing, you are not alone. Not here, not ever.